Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, episodes 5 and 6. Yeah, so I said before that we were going to try to focus on one episode at a time with this series from here on out, that we might go to 2 episodes every now and again, but that I wanted to try to focus on one episode at a time because I didn't want to get through this too quickly. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm way too excited for more of these episodes. Like, no joke, I've been looking up so much fan art, trying to avoid obvious spoilers, of course, as well, but I've been looking up fan art and stuff. I've been getting way too excited about all of this, and it's like, I need more. Like, I've talked before how I don't like, what's it called? My mind's kind of blank at the moment because I'm just, like, having too much fun with this as well, but I don't like marathoning shows because I feel that it takes a lot away from the shows. That having that space between episodes and stuff helps. That it gives the episodes much more oomph, if you want to put it that way. That it makes them mean more when you get to them, because you had that way. You had that build-up of excitement, of hype. And it's like, it helps the shows just feel that much more impactful. You know what I mean? And I mean, there are very few shows that I ever am willing to marathon through, but I think this is one of them, and it's insane because the only time I'm ever willing to marathon through a show like this, or not even just marathon, but go through it a lot more quickly, that only happens with shows that I really love, like shows that are like top tier for me. Like, for example, I did it with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I got through that way quicker than I honestly should have, I feel. And I've seen it multiple times since, but, like, because the thing with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I had tried to watch it once before, but kind of stopped at one point. Not because I didn't like it, but because I got into other things and stuff happened and whatnot. But when I tried watching it again the second time, I basically bolted through the entire series in the course of a couple weeks. Which is, it may sound like, oh, that's nothing. It's like, oh, some people go through like an entire series of that many episodes and stuff, which I think it's like 60-something episodes. Some people can do that in like less than 1 week, and it's like, okay, I'm not that bad. I will never be that bad. But seriously, like only like a couple weeks for 60-something episodes, that's insane. Normally, that kind of thing would take me almost like a year, I would say. At least. But with that many episodes, maybe half a year. Maybe. But that's pushing it. But yeah, I went through legitimately all of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in only a few weeks. Like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And the reason for that is just because I was just that into it, that I just kept watching episodes. I could not stop. And the difference here, of course, is that I am reacting to She-Ra. That is a big difference. And I'm not going to, like, put up a reaction that's, like, 5 or 6 episodes at a time, of course. I will limit it, too. But I think I'm going to just keep doing 2 episodes for now. And, I mean, I know that that'll leave me with a problem in the end because there's 13 episodes, and so one reaction would either have to be 1 episode or there would have to be a 3-episode reaction. But we'll figure that out at some point, because there might be a week where I'm only able to do 1. And it's beyond my, like, desire, you know? Plus, there is the fact that we are also starting Loud House today. Well, today for you, as when you're seeing this. You know I record these ahead of time for the weekend. But yeah, we're also doing Loud House, and so yeah, there's a lot more that I have to do with that too. But it's like you would think that okay, I would definitely go to the one episode at a time thing because of that, especially. But no, I just can't. I mean, look at this. I've been getting a lot of fan art, especially like this lately, because like at first there was a point where I was like really questioning which ship I liked better for like Adora. Do I like her with Catra or Glimmer more? But after like rewatching certain episodes and stuff, I really came to determine no, I think I really like her with Glimmer more. While I do still like the ship of Catradora, I just don't think it has as much to it. There's definitely still some stuff to it, but I just feel like there's just a lot more that can be said for Glimmer and Adora. Glimmadora, maybe, I guess, is a good ship name for that. And it's just, honestly, I think Glimmer's probably my favorite character right now. She's fucking adorable. And, I mean, she's a good character, I mean, outside of just her adorableness. And yeah, I've just been finding a lot of fan art that's really been stoking that, so. But yeah, I'm just really excited to see more of this. I don't really know much of what's going to happen for the future. I do know a couple things, but I don't think that's until, like, more near the end of the season, so I'm just not going to worry about that right now, and hopefully I'll forget about it. Hopefully I'll forget about it. I'm going to keep trying to avoid spoilers as best I can, but there are a couple things I was unable to avoid. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I said it in my, my Disenchantment reaction from back on Thursday, from when you saw that. I'm actually recording this right after that, but still. Again, when you're seeing it. I said it back in my post thoughts on the Disenchantment reaction, but we're in an animation renaissance. Like, people do not realize that. Like, people thought, like, oh, no, that was back in, like, 2010 or whatever. It's like, no. The animation renaissance is still going on. It started with Adventure Time, but it's included stuff like MLP, Gravity Falls, Star Versus, Steven Universe, She-Ra, currently, Disenchantment, and so many other great shows. And it's not just because they're great. It's because they're doing important things that are pushing the medium of animation in ways that it never had gone before. Animation as a whole is changing because of these shows. That is what makes this a renaissance. Not just because they're good, but because it's changing the medium itself. It's leaving a legitimate impact on animation. That's why it's a renaissance. And yes, there's still bad shows out there, or shows that are less than great, or that aren't doing as great of things. Of course, there's always going to be. In any renaissance, not everything is a hit. But still, the positives far outweigh the negatives, and it's doing a lot more than any bad shows can prevent. So yeah, this is an important time for animation, and this is one of those shows that is really pushing those boundaries. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this goes. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Now, hopefully we'll get introduced to more characters. I assume that's what's going to be happening. That all of these episodes are going to be leading up to introducing us to more characters, to more lands, and really forming this Princess Alliance that we're getting going. I know there's a lot more characters that we have yet to meet, so hopefully that's what we're going to be working towards. So let's just get this started. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then it fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts, and will contain spoilers to the episodes. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So another 2 very good episodes of She-Ra 2018. So first off, we had here with the Seagate and Princess Mermista, as well as another new character we had met, being Seahawk. That's his name. So Seahawk is this Han Solo type character. Except he's a lot more overzealous and wacky. He definitely believes his own hype and tries to make others believe in it too. But he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's just a little over the top and annoying. Mermista, meanwhile, is the complete opposite. She doesn't seem to have much energy. She's very sarcastic and sardonic. She just has this like very done with everything kind of personality, as I said in the reaction. And she's willing to fight, though, and she's willing to join the rebellion, partially because she wants She-Ra on her side. But yeah, it was a fun episode. I liked getting to see them fight the Horde, mainly Catra and I guess Scorpia, I think it was, or something like that, who's hilarious as well. Yeah, and then the second episode, we had Entrapta. So they're going to continue the Princess Alliance by trying to get the tech princess Entrapta. And she's accidentally turned her robots evil. So now she's working for, well, she's still a good guy. She's not like a bad guy or anything, but she's trying to escape them, trying to, like, figure out what's going on and everything. And she eventually works with our heroes to stop them and everything. And Bo is the one who mainly saves the day using his sonic arrow to get the robots to attack the first one's tech that's turned them all evil and turned She-Ra herself, or Adora, I guess, loopy. So yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting setup for some episodes. I'm sorry I don't really have a lot to say. It's not that there's not a lot to think about with these episodes, but for some strange reason, I'm not out of it, but I don't know. It's just like, I just don't feel like I have a lot to say with these ones, which is weird to me. It's like, I feel like I'm just drawing a blank in, like, content. Because right now, the main thing about this episode this series, is that our heroes are reforming the Princess Alliance. They're bringing all these different princesses together. And it's formulaic in a way, to where that's what each episode seems to be about. They're getting a different princess, helping them solve a problem, and getting them to join their side. It's not bad to have it be formulaic like that, and they're doing it well. But it doesn't leave a lot of room to talk about. Will the Seagate be important later on? Will Entrapta's traps and machines and stuff be important? I assume they will, but you don't know for sure. The idea of the fact that Shadow Weaver is going against Lord Hordak's orders, that was brought up again. Which I feel like that's going to go somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. And so it's just like, there's a lot of questions, but not a lot to actually discuss based on what we have so far. I will say I am enjoying this, though. I really am. Like, this could easily be one of my favorite shows of all time, depending on exactly where it goes. But we have some more members for our alliance, even some kitchen staff who are exceptionally talented. So I'm really excited to see what they do for the future with this series. Yeah, it's hard for me to say at this moment because I don't know where it's going to go. But yeah, tell me what you thought of these episodes down in the comments below. And for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry I couldn't say much more, but I don't know. For some reason, I just can't think of anything more to say. So for the time being, thank you so much. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
And though you've come through many obstacles, shed tears along the way, you're still standing, live, love, laugh.